6 months after an earthquake leveled much of Haiti's capital, the recovery effort has slowed to a near standstill. The amount of transitional housing built is minuscule, and the government's efforts to rebuild are paralyzed by disorganization and land disputes. Meantime, relief camps have popped up on public and private spaces, parks, and golf courses. This tent city called Aviation Camp is built on a former military airport. But for the people living in this camp, this is the new normal, the new post-Quake Haiti, and many don't like it. This woman says the government treats them like animals. Outside the one-room shack she shares with her husband and 4 children, she gives her daughter a bath before sending her off to school. This man says sanitary conditions are getting worse by the day. He says they don't have toilets and that the plastics used in the tents raise the heat so nobody can stay inside the tents during the day. Meanwhile, the UN humanitarian coordinator for Haiti believes even the worst of today's conditions are better than yesterday's.
In Port-au-Prince before the earthquake, you had most of the population living in slums. You had the majority of the population that had no access to clean water, to health care. So while you have 1.5 million people in camps, they have been able to have access to a regular water supply and health care.
And Nigel Fisher says the overflowing camp cities probably won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
At this time next year, I'm sure you will still see many people still living in camps. This is a process that's going to take many years.
Officially, there are 1.3 million people displaced by the magnitude 7 earthquake massed in settlement camps around the Haitian capital. The quake killed as many as 300,000 people. Myra Lopez, The Associated Press.